Hello! I am very late to stream. Didn't mean to. So, my plan last night was to go to bed early, which I did. Did go to bed early. And so just kind of wake up and just get back into a routine that I had, but also just for like stream, because I'm normally trying to be on camera a bit more. But that means I need to like obviously look presentable. That takes time. But basically, I woke up at 6:45 in the morning, and I was like, "Well, that's too early." I didn't mean that early. I just meant like 9 o'clock kind of early, not just before 7. Anyway, I couldn't get back to sleep for like an hour, and then I get tired, and I'm like, "Okay, well, we can have like another hour's sleep, yeah?" And I'll set an alarm for 9:15. Set the alarm for 9:15. The alarm did go off. But no, what did I do? I turned it off in my sleep. Then I woke up at 11, which is obviously the start of stream time. So that's what happened. I'm just gonna blame it on myself and just assume that my body needed the extra sleep. Because I mean, I guess I can say this week I haven't had the best sleep. Like, I am sleeping, but I wake up a lot in the night. I did wake up a few times, but it wasn't as bad last night. But obviously, it was only about 6 hours I had. Which is still fine, but it's not optimal, is it? Anyway, so I'm blaming it on that. So that is why I'm late. That is also why I'm not on camera, because I didn't want to be even more late to make myself look pretty for you all. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to have an early lunch, and then we're going to get into stream. That's what we're doing. I will be better next time, I promise. I hope you're all doing well. Little welcome on in. Congrats getting your first and your daily fish. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, and thank you for the luck. I hope you're having a great weekend and you're chilling and having a lovely time with Kana and your daughter. Nini, welcome on in, lovely. Hi. And another announcement was mentioned in stream yesterday that my lovely mod Katie Spoonie running the half marathon today. She's currently doing that. Started at 9:30 this morning. She will probably be finishing in about half an hour to an hour. Where did I put my phone? I can track her. She said I could track her. Let me see where she's up to. But yes, she is currently raising money for a local hospice centre called Sobel House Hospice. I'm basically just raising money for that. So if you have the means to and would like to, obviously there's no pressure, there's no expectation. You can do it anonymously if you want to, but if you would like to donate, the link is above in the pinned message if you would like to, but you don't have to. It's not expected. It's not expected at all. So she's been running for 2 hours and 7 minutes. She's slaying. She is frickin' slaying. So she's done 9.8 miles so far. She should be finishing at 12:41 is the estimate. She's doing good. I'm not gonna lie. She's doing good. There's a lot of people there. Overall, there is 14,842 people in the marathon. That is crazy. Out of women, there's 6,939 women. And she is slaying in that. I'm not going to tell you what place she's in, because I don't know if she'd want me to do that, but she is slaying. But yeah. Liam, welcome on in. What time did you call us? I know. I explained. I turned my alarm off in my sleep. I didn't mean to. I had good intentions. I will be doing it. I will be trying to get up tomorrow. I promise. How you doing? And thank you for subbing. You didn't have to sub. Silly goose. But I hope you're all doing well. We are going to be continuing with the last few quests of the Endwalker Hildibrand, and then depending on what time we finish the Endwalker stuff, I'm assuming it won't take too long, probably within an hour, maybe. We will start the Dawntrail Hildibrand, and I'm trying to catch up to where Nini's at. Nini, if you're still there, can you let me know what quest you're up to? Or like how many quests into the Dawntrail one? Sorry, I got hiccups. You're doing, so I don't go over. And then the plan is for obviously me and Nini to go through Dawntrail Hildibrand together. Probably not, we're obviously not going to do it all today. We'll obviously do it next week. Obviously, if Nini obviously changes her mind, wants to carry on because Hildibrand is just amazing, that is more than okay too. Run a vandal in the wild. Okay, I'll try and remember that. But thank you. Oh yeah, thank you for the alert, Liam. I appreciate it. You are welcome to stay. I know obviously you do. Well, you're not too fussed about spoilers and stuff. If you do want to stay, you are welcome to stay. I'm not going to shout you out like I did the first time you came into stream. Don't worry, so it's up to you. Unless Nini's going to shout you out, then you got to listen to her. So you got to listen to her. But anyway, let's get started with the Daily Vandal. Let me mute Run of Frontier. Great, so this one is released in 1979, has 216 million views, and its difficulty is easy. That's good, because we had a hard one yesterday. So we're going to start with the drums. Okay, what I'm thinking of, I think, is an early 90s song. That doesn't fit. I don't even know what it is. It's like you know, one of those school disco type songs. And it like directs you what to do, like with the dance or something. It's not cha-cha slide, it's nothing like that. It's like, I don't even know what it's called. Wait, no. No, I'm mixing that up with Rocky Horror Show. It's not that one. It's a different one though, but it does talk to you and like, I don't know. I don't know what it says to you. All I have in my head is like, right, kids, let's go. First, you gotta do this. That's it. But it's got that beat, okay? You're trying to fish on with MSQ and can't fix. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Well, I wish you luck in MSQ. I hope you feel a lot of trauma in the next zone, because I cried like a bitch in that area. But it might not happen for you. I don't know. I do know. But yes, that area hurts a little bit. But I wish you luck with it. Uninstalling? No. You're so close to Dawntrail, sir. And you'll be close to the current content with us, and you'll be happy. Keep pushing. You got this. Okay, so next we got the bees. Okay, this is like a standard thing. I remember learning this on the keyboard when I was in music class. I was like year 7 or something. Yeah, I don't know what the song is. Okay, then we got guitar. Oh, I know it! Oh, know it. Does anyone else know it? You got it on the bass. How did you get it on the bass? That is like a standard, like a bass theme, I guess. How did you get it on the bass? Luca is slaying this morning. I'm gonna blame it on that I'm still not fully awake just yet, so my brain is like a little bit slower. But that's what it. You like this band? I like this band too. I like this band too. Okay, so we're not gonna guess it now because I like to go through the whole thing. Obviously, give other people the chance. But yes, I will let chat guess at the end because I know what it is. I know what it is. But I love how I know what it is. Not because of the original band, even though I know that song also, but because of a cover from a band I was obsessed with when I was 9 years old. Or was it 10? I think I was 10 actually. I was obsessed with this band. I still kind of love them, but They're not like fully doing stuff at the moment. But I was very obsessed for a very long time. There was a cover, huh? You might not like it. Actually, I think it wasn't like a well-known cover. It was a cover. So they released the bands that I'm talking about released a single during their first album, and one of the like the main singles, they had like a second song, and it was a cover of that. That's how I know it. Because I was obsessed. I bought all the singles that they had when CDs and single CDs were a thing. I was obsessed to the point that you know when you got those little booklet things in the front of the album cover thing, they had loads of pictures and stuff, and basically I had a scrapbook full of this band. Stop waffling. No, I'm talking. I'm talking. You're meant to be concentrating on MSQ. Get back to your story. I'm talking about my story. Don't you do that at me. But yeah, actually, I don't know if do I have my scrapbook with me? I don't know whether I left it at my parents or if I've got it with me. That's going to be embarrassing. It's full of this band anyway. It's just, yeah. I was a very big fangirl. A little crazy. I used to cut out all the pictures out of like magazines and stuff and stick them in my scrapbook, and yeah, and I did fancy them all. I went through stages of fancying each member of the band as well, and then I've just stuck. Well, I don't fancy him anymore. I just like him, but I've stuck with that one now. The others I've just like moved on. People said, "Shut up." You're worrying I'm thinking of a different song? No, I don't think you are. I don't think you are. You probably just don't know. You might know. You'll know the band I'm talking of when I explain it at the end. You wouldn't have heard them do it though, because it wasn't a popular, like it wasn't in the charts, the cover that they sang of this one. Anyway, Leon will be happy to know that I'm moving on to the backing vocals now. I'm bopping. Okay, and then we got the voice cover. Da-dum, da-dum, da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na, da-na, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bo. Yeah, that's why I was just like, you haven't got it wrong, Luca. I just think it's not very widely known with the band that I was talking about. Okay, so the clue. Actually, no, do people want to guess in chat before we guess what the clue is? What the band, the original band is, not the band that I first came into my head, even though I know the original one as well. Guess in chat. Oh, I see a Nini. I see a Nini in the background doing her little rock hop. It's Queen. It is. What's the name of the song, though? Tell me the name of the song. Da 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 da. There we go. Here's a little thing called love. The clue would be psycho thing called, I don't know. What is the clue? Wild's tiny emotion named affection. What do you mean tiny? Oh yeah, because it's little. Okay. Okay, well, that's me going psycho because of crazy. Anyway, so the cover that I saw is from McFly. Loka, I'm assuming you probably don't like McFly. I don't think it. Well, you might do, but I don't think it's your vibe. Yeah, the clues are a bit weird. But yes, I can show you the cover that I do. I'll bring it up on YouTube. McPoop, you mean shut up, Liam. Get out of my chat. Don't you say bad things about McFly. They are my childhood band. I've been a forever fan of them. I've seen them like 3, 4 times, I think. I even saw them twice when they joined up with Busted. And they were muck busted, and they were really good there too. They aren't bad, just not. That's what I mean. I didn't think they were your thing, Luca, but yeah. You saw them live at a rugby game. That's cool. Anyway, crazy. Little Tinkle Love by Queen. Well done. Oh, okay. 30% of people got it at the base. Luca is a 30% person. I am a 23% person. Well done, though. Well done, Luca. Appreciate you. Right, let me find YouTube. I can show you the cover. It should be on here. Look like crazy little. Oh my god, that's. Hi, Lou. Why did that fart kind of half cut off? It was like a tiny little fart, and it still made me jump. How you doing, Lou? Yeah, so we had this one. This thing of love, I just can't handle it. This thing of love. Get around to it, are you ready? Crazy little thing of love. Miss me? I always miss you. That's 7 years ago. It was not 7 years ago. Nothing aside. Like a jellyfish, go lucky. Crazy little thing of love. There goes my baby. Sorry, I'm going. Okay. I would have carried on singing. Anyway. You're gonna do a look. We're gonna grab some food. I want to know what food, and then we're gonna get stuck in the food discussion again, aren't we? Maybe we shouldn't ask what Nuka's having for lunch. But I want to know. How do I unsub? Asking Liam. Rude. You can't unsub with my money now. Too late. Too late exactly. My money now. And maybe some of Twitch's because I don't get the full amount. You actually don't know yet? Oh. Bye-bye, Diamond. Yeah, I got rid of all the VIPs. It wasn't, like, it's not directed at you, Lou. I just got rid of VIPs in general. I just didn't think it was needed. Because I didn't want to have, like, favourites and all of that kind of stuff. So that is why. That is why. That is why. Anyway. Oh, hi, Nini. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, cutie. Oh, hi, my bubba. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I don't have my hug emote on here. I normally type it. Everyone knows I'm my favourite. No, you're not. No, you're not, Liam. The bun. I have no favourites. Okay, I do, but I'm not saying who the favourite is. Didn't know if it was something I did. No. If it was something you had done, I would have told you, like, in private. But it was just a thing I said, there's no VIPs whatsoever. I've just got rid of them because I just didn't think it was needed. I don't want people to feel excluded because obviously, like, I love loads of people. Don't get me wrong, I have loads and loads of people that I love and adore. But I didn't obviously want to just VIP everyone, and then I was just like, we don't need a hierarchy kind of thing, you know?
Sloppy.
You are sloppy, Liam. Go away. But yeah, so you didn't do anything, Lou. I promise. If someone had done anything or whatever, I would message them directly, very kindly and appropriately, and I would have said like what the reason was. But you haven't done anything, I promise. Everyone is all good. Right then, let's start again with Delian. You don't need to explain, I understand. Yo, I want to reassure you. You haven't done anything, you're still as lovely as usual. Alright then, okay. With duplicity and duplication, Dalian is ready to embark on his latest investigation. Casey, you're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray into Charlian revealed that Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Hannish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Favna. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Just a weenie, but it's popping off a little too hard. Almost 4 years? Oh my god, yeah! Woo! Feels like longer. As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary. Oh, I already read that. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone will have heard the tale of the apothecary bold enough to set up a shop on a Garlean battlefield. You have more tactics? Of course you have. Of course you have. I am not surprised. Every time I speak to you and you come into chat or something, you're just like, oh, I have new tattoos. Oh dear. The inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet I found no leads here in the city or at the Great Work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yellow Mad. So I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan. But he's right here, he's behind me. He's behind me. Oh, little baby. Oh, little baby. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Hi, Brandyhild. This port town would be an excellent place to analyze global trading trends. Oh, my friend is an exceptional individual, capable of withstanding feats that I could never accomplish without the help of my starship's equipment. What else can you tell us about the long-lost comrade Master Poo-Poo? Sent pics? Okay, I'll have a look at them after stream, lovely. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectoral genius at work. The long-term fans are often the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue. We were just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist. We know we have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. I mean, that is to say, I am merely following in the inspector's wake. I love him so much. You needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandyhild. 'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you all in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that. You booked in for November and January? Ooh, exciting. Stuff and nonsense. Clone or not, self-deprecation is unbecoming in a Mandeville man. Exactly. These things you can do are amazing. Oh, I don't know about that. It was you who saved Casey from certain doom, was it not? Well, not quite as alcritious as mine. Your rapid reasoning is nonetheless quite effective. 'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. Too modest by half, I'd say his mental faculties are far surpassed those of the original. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of the adventurous apothecary. I didn't even... I completely forgot to look around. Sneaky little bugger. Sneaky little bugger. I was not paying attention. Dum dum dum. Oh. Is this the hidey hole? I'm gonna have a look. Yes, I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off the war-torn Carlamold to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I have no interest in the affairs of such men. But you do, I take it. If so, I suggest you head to Eek? What's a quake? What's a keek? I don't know. And hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Can I jump into the pot? Get into the pot, kitty. Oh. Oh. Yum, 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 yum. I see you. Shall I keep you dry while you stare creepily at Nashu? Huh? Huh? Little creepo. Actually, I can be a creep among the creeps, can't I? I can be a creep among the creeps. No, you can't see it very well. G-post time? G-post time. I'm getting distracted, sorry, bear with. Don't look at me, look at him! I wanna see the trees, but also not the trees. I'll have to do. I got hiccups. Oh no, that's not good. You can't see my faces. No. There we go. Hey, that's the element of the story. I'll fare your inquiries. Betty, hi. How you doing? Congrats on getting your fish. I'm looking. I appreciate you. Inspector Brandyhill. A blocky man of quality. If I may, are you perchance acquainted with the reckless alchemist? Yay. Where are we off to? Dum 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 dum. Perhaps if I emulated Inspector Hildibrand's cavalier attitude, I could be of greater use in our investigations. No! You stay just the way you are, Brandyhill. We love you. We love you. Stay the way you are. Much better than Hildi. I'll tell you. Hey. Inspector Brandyhill is possessed of the brilliant mind. If he were willing to work for the Favnarian truth, I'd employ him in a heartbeat. Do I know any apothecaries in Razathan? Of course, more than I can count. I've not heard tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with civil war raging and the world almost ending. The situation's improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant Host still has to provide security for cargo shipments. A lone merchant trading there alone? Impossible. Which maybe not. In here? Around here? Yes. I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none of who have business in Garlemald. You'd have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. I mean, word is we've signed some kind of trade agreement with the Garleans, but it's still not the kind of place where one simply wanders in and opens a street stall. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, Katie, I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Look at this tupperware! Oh ho, a good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Then let's discover the troops and pay a visit to this facetious fisherman. Delicious? Delicious? I don't know. I'll see you. The story of my apothecary friend. Oh, you must be Baha Rossif. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baha Rossif comes from a very poor family and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most skill, but his stock never sold as well as he hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife with Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of the war was the best place to sell medicines. More like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Mahal Rasif was practically euphoric when I saw him again. The God's given blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first. But then he showed me a gleaming mountain of stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Van Hoodie. Oh, that way. A word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. A name I have heard. He's the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right. Yes, Van Hoodie has certainly made his ambitions known here in Falconer, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yellowmid. The dockmasters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he'd converted the gilded Araya into a private abode, and has been filling it with every rare treasure his gold can secure. Sorry, I was drinking my coffee. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting his goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I've encountered much Manasir and Mugir lore in Razathan, yet I recall no mention of this Asura. Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk. Baha Rasi is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. And damn me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for a simple fisherman, even those who were once dear friends. Ahem. If you'll excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. How about that, eh? Our sought after apothecary and the upsmart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant? Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildibrand. Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith. Oh. I thought you destroyed that monster. I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times must we teach you the same lesson, Skinny Skull Man? Lesson? What are you on about? What have they done? Ah, cease this babbling and get out of my way. Lord Van Hoodie's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Van Hoodie? The merchant who tried to buy Yellowmad? So he put you up to this? Curses. How did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan? You told them. You just blurted it out. Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms. Hey, Goblet. What are you doing here? I love you. Daddy! Oh? Oh god. Oh, they've done clones, okay. 3 more sinister skullmen. Was the doctor a quadrulimp? No. Oh, hi! Hi, Julian. I love you too. Dum 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 dum. Get him. Mother? Vexatious vermin. This will soften you up. Oh, slay! I get the frying pan. Bah, a lucky hit. Thank you, thank you. The Lala clapping. I'm ready. Oh no, I missed. Ooh. Uh-oh. Now she's just walking away. Oh, there's a little run then. One last pitch. Now I'm ready. Get it! Unlimited heavy hitter special. I was gonna say something else then. Lucille, welcome in. How's your Sunday going? But that was my fastball. Can I keep the frying pan, Julian? Dum 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 dum. I've come to expect Father's sudden appearances, but what brings you here, Mother? A proposition from the merchant Van Hoodie, as a matter of fact. I'm occupying your dad as a manager for Mandeville and Mandeville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. You don't want to speak to him. I've already refused Master Van Hoodie once before, when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. It is quite an attractive offer considering fine jewellery is our stock in trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. Your Lala is fearsome, right? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I take that as a massive compliment. Oh! I see him there too! But if he would purposely command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port... We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking weaponized brute manufactory around here somewhere? Mr. Alien Spacecraft Alien. They're creating clones. Ta-da! As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process. Thank you for the follow. God, you sure do know a lot about a lot, Inspector Brandy Hild, even alien starships. Little ooh. 'Tis no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Hildi is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master Delian. To my knowledge, no other method exists that would reliably produce precious metals. Of course, 'tis the obvious conclusion. That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hildi is either threatening or deceiving Master Pupu's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Hostage. I was hesitant to put stock in it, the unsavory rumours I'd heard, but this unprovoked attack on the port would seem to be incontrovertible proof of Van Hildi's villainy. Good to see you, Katie, and good to see you still keeping company with our darling boy. That Blocky lad, a new friend of yours. Smooth off the edges, he'd be spitting image of our Hildi. That was a smashing hit, Katie. I am given to understand, while identical in appearance, the craft belonging to Master Pupu's comrade is equipped with more advanced technology. All this talk of threats and deceit has me worried. The inspector's mother is why can't I say that? Monstrously strong as the Mandeville man, except that doesn't make any sense. I also wonder. Where's the Lala? He's still there. Look at you! Stop it! You must confront this malicious merchant at once. If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. Van Hildi's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. Ooh. Aye, we still need to formally reject his deal anyways, and his pilot will be waiting. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let us take this Van Hildi to task and bring an end to this case once and for all. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. Godbert is ready to lead you to Van Hildi's waiting pilot. Shall we be on our way? We're here to meet Van Hildi's pilot atop the rise, just south of Kajaya's footsteps? I don't know if I said that right. Let's go. Thank you for the follow. You are welcome to lurk, or if you'd like to introduce yourself in chat, you're more than welcome. Hello, Wings of Arcturus? Did I say that right? I hope I did. If I butchered it, I'm sorry. How you doing now? I hope your Sunday's going well. Icarus. Icarus. Okay. I got this. Not remember. Where are we going? Did I just go past you? I did just go past you. I'm not playing anymore. Fuck this game. Why? Are you crying? Did you get to a trauma area? Are you crying? What is it? What bit did you get to, Leo? Tell me all. You hate this? Tell me, what part are you at? What part are you at? I need to know. Yes, and you just, yep. Yep. Yep, I cried at that bit also. Yep. That bit got me hard. I was bawling. You don't want to, no, that's fair. Nini said it all. Nini said it all, just that sentence. Yeah. That bit hurt. You're uninstalled. No, you're not. You're carrying on. You have to go through this part of the game like the rest of us. Let Nini feed, okay? Kind of wish I was there also, though. No, yes. You're doing it. You have to complete it. Gobble gobble. Nom 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 nom. I'm very jealous of Nini right now. I'm kind of glad I'm missing this part that you've just seen, because I would be well, to be fair, I'd be crying anyway watching you, so. Lord Godbert, Lady Julian. And Entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Van Hoodie. Hi! I see. One moment, if you please. I think he recognizes me. Lord Van Hoodie should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard, and I shall take you there directly. He knows the plan. He recognized me. That's a pretty airship landing. Like that. Welcome, honoured guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you travelled all the way from distant Uldar, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is! I'd been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, and now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your acts for the magistrates, Van Hoodie. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Pew Pew at once. Unravelled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations, then. This is Master Pew Pew, I presume. I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes? As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold. But this is merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Well, let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as a template for my clone army, we could conquer this and every other land in creation. No. I'm good. I'm my own person. I refuse, categorically and emphatically. That's not a bad idea, actually. Okay, now I kind of want to see what they say. Like, I'm gonna click it, but I mean this one. But I want to see what happens if I say that one. Don't look at me like that. A splendid jest, my friend. A splendid and not at all indicative of suppressed maglocomanical ambitions, just. Yes? Uh-huh. Yes? Of course it was. Our redoubtable Casey would never dream of accepting such a contemptible proposal. A pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my assumption. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lugay's ritual of manifestation. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. They are clones. They are clone-shaped thingies. I know what that looks like. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had the books own myself. After all, he was more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me. Defiant Assyria, take up thy blaze and wage war upon mine earthly rival. Wait, how come you've got one of those? Where did you get that from? Nay, Hildibrand, against the primal, we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Gotta be me. It's okay. I feast on primals. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. Bye! Ooh. That's cool. Like that design. Da-da-da-da-da. The Gilded Araya. Araya? You can join in a moment? No worries, we have got ads coming up in a bit, so I'm thinking we might wait so the ads pop up and run those. But in the meantime, if anyone would like to join, you're more than welcome to. I might ask in the FC. Yep, we wait. Cool. Let me ask in the FC. Cats forget and fear. Oh, this one. Is that a bad thing or is that a good thing? I don't know what to expect. Very pretty though. Look at the outside. Anyway, let me invite Nini when she's ready. See if anyone else wants to join. If not, you can ask chat as well. And obviously we've got the outbreak coming up at some point. I think it's a fun fight. It's always good for laughs, if nothing else. That's what I like to hear. I love trials because they're normally chaos because I don't know what's going to happen, obviously. It's fun. I am going to turn it down a little bit though. The trial music's popping off. Fellas. Okay, and should be starting in a couple of minutes. It will let that run out when it does it. It'll be good to do it synced now, because normally I end up having to do the trials unsynced. Really like these triangle things. Edie. Excuse me. Right. Hopefully some people from the FC might join. Without giving anything away, I have some unique mechanics. Ooh. That sounds fun though. If no one from the FC does join, would anyone in chat like to come? Where's Pawnee? Pawnee's gonna come join. Penny! Your last act? Oh yeah, please do. I don't know who's done Hildibrand Endwalker or who's not, so it depends how many people. Okay, so as I started, I will BRB. I'm gonna quickly pop to the toilet. If anyone in chat does want to join, or let me know, we can wait. I'm on Twintania on the EU server, so obviously if you're in NA, you won't be able to come over, unfortunately. But let me know. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's lock. Excuse me. Zax is free. Well, let me find him. Da, 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 da. Alright. Would anyone in chat like to join either? If not, we've got 4 people, so we might be able to get some people to queue. It's Sunday, so maybe? No, okay. I'm gonna... If anyone is in chat, let me know. You're more than welcome, but if not, I will go ahead and queue us. Wait, where is the queue anyway? Dum dum dum! No, 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 no. Alright, ready, check. Da, 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 da. Hey. Can't remember this trial well, but I don't know what it was, so that'll be fun. Also, I love the trials that we do, because at the moment it's just chaos. Oh! Slay! Okay, that wasn't too bad. Woo! There we go. This is gonna be fun. Da-ba-da, da-ba-da. This is so pretty. False Manasir. Like a fake one. I see. La la.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive.
Okay.
Have you the courage and strength to face me?
Yes? Maybe? What did that do? That's the raid road.
Will you dodge?
Oh, ooh. Pretty. I like that. That's cool.
The frail shall fall.
What's that mean?
You've not time to blink.
Oh, okay.
Tremble before the might of the minutiae.
The hell is it?
Come
What does it
forth,
mean?
embodiment of carnage.
Someone's created a poll. What's the poll? I can't see right now.
Field of war.
What's the poll? Is it like, how many times will I die in this trial? Probably. What does this mean? Ah. What does this mean?
The weak shall perish.
I'm just following everyone. I don't know what any of this means.
Hear the gleaming
Okay,
edge.
that was handy. That was there. Iconic execution. Oh, I can't do with the little thingy. I only have peloton. Oh, actually no, I can't even use peloton. I have sprint. Ugh. Get away from that. Okay, well that's pointing that way. Does that mean I go here? Yes, it does. Okay. 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 Okay.
Behold the sixfold blade.
Okay, oh god, I gotta memorize stuff. Okay, do that. Thank you for the follow. You're welcome to Level. Please introduce yourself. Why? I can't remember that. You're welcome to introduce yourself. No. That way. Woo! I'm gonna die. No, I'm dead, okay. Auntie Nathan, welcome in. What is the poll? Is the poll that I was meant to die? I can't see the poll anymore.
Fury be my strength.
I'm not gonna. My memory is terrible. I'm not gonna remember that. What does this mean?
I will scatter
Woo!
your bones.
Oh god.
Show me your steel.
Oh, I don't like that. No. I like these mechanics though. It's just chaos. I love it. I love it. Don't know what I'm doing, but I love it. Oh.
Spirit of battle.
What's that mean? Oh, I don't remember what it. Oh, I don't remember what. I don't remember what means.
Show me your steel.
Does that mean go this way? Okay.
Hear the gleaming
In. I do not know what I'm doing. This is fun. Does that mean that way? That means that means right. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That means. Oh my god.
Sharp is the
Ah.
lesson.
Making a lot of random noises right now. You've got this, Liam. I do not have this. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what does that mean? I'm just following this person. I don't remember.
Behold the sixfold blade.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna die again. Right. Do I just go left, right? I'm guessing? Yeah, right? No. Oh dear.
The face of battle is ever changing. Joyful is your downfall.
I'm just digging that right here.
I
Oh,
will scatter
dear.
your bones.
I'm just gonna watch the music so it's all good.
Will
Bum,
you
bum,
dodge
bum,
or will
bum,
you
bum,
flee?
bum, ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Thank you. Oh. Well then.
You've not time to
Oh dear. Thank you, Nini. Oh, not this. Where's the safe spot? This way? Yeah, okay.
show me your
Oh god.
steel. The frail shall fall. battle awakens.
Oh, I don't know what this
Unmerciful
means.
light shine upon you. Show me your steel.
Fox moves around too much. This way? Okay, fine.
Hear the gleaming edge.
Where do we go? No, this way, this way, this way, this way! Dun, 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 da, ba, 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 na, 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 na.
Yeah!
Ooh, I see what you're doing now, Liam. Sneaky. Didn't work though, surprisingly. Why are people moving this way? Oh, okay. Da, na, 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 na. Da, da, da. Only only died like 5 times.
Behold
Fine.
the six-sword blade.
Hey, there we go. That was fun though. Thank you for the look, Auntie Newton. Hope you're doing good. Oh dear. That was fun now. Thanks, Tony. Thank you for your help. Well, that was fun. Good show, Katie. Should see me thoroughly trounce that pesky primal. And even as we speak, oh, I'm sorry about the little thingies. I turned off the FC one, but I didn't put it on the party. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the Radiant host of that despicable Van Hoodie's wrongdoings. The Divine Asura defeated. Turn a wheel, we flee for now. Oh? Who is flying the starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel Master Pufu? No, I did not. It's my friendship. Get it. I didn't do it. I. So hugs. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired, and taught him the basics of starship technology. That resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, blew me out of the jungle, and there left me to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. Oh no. Oh no. No, they are not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes. Daryl smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. No. No. Huh? Who's driving that one? God. That's not good. The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in vicinity will be atomized. And we're all in the vicinity. Gonna save the bloodbound healed? Yes, you are. Sip that tea. Think. Damn it, think. If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship. But I conceive of no logical solution. Ew. The fuck? Oh. Oh my god, that scared me. Our teamwork makes the dream work. Dun 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 Inspector Brandy Hildi, you must employ my father's mighty muse to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Godbert's signature techniques are the only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I've no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildibrand, it is you who must fling me. Let's go! Skyward as only a Mandeville can. Is that the wrong way? I lost my grip. Mm-hmm. Oh, Hildi. This game is so insane, right? I love it. Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift and posture should generate enough lift and processional motion to... Yes, I can still make it. Oh my god. Use a boomerang! Use the buttons. Press them. Cultivate the balloon! Oh no. It's too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day. I'm gonna blast yourself off. Oh no. Okay. No. Inspector Brandyhill. Our brief time together was more than a defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. No. I love him. Kaboom! Is this case closed for Inspector Brandyhill? Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandyhill has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again. Mark my words. I hope so. Now look at that. You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blast. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness. But alas. There is naught to forgive. With this blocky constitution, Inspector Brandyhill would be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Pew, you're a friend of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? Our home planet. It was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we are away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on a suitable refuge we could find, whether it is populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet. Lulled by my apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. This is when I met you, Inspector Hildibrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our salvage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here, on your star? Do it. Well, of course you must stay. Yay! And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Oh? You repaired it? Mummy! Oh, Inspector, not again. Wait for me! Oh, never dull moments around our Hildibrand. At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes, not with the impervious Mandavillian on board. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Mandeville family tree, 'twas made clear that the lord without heirs of his own passed the name to adopted child several generations ago. Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand? The alien progenitor of the Mandeville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique? It is not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Mandeville shall live on through us. If the big goggle boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildi's tapped into that cosmic essence. Oh ho ho! If that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. No. That's not the essence she's talking about. Every thing appears to be under control here. Well, let's return to the city, shall we? Cups of tea. Once more do I find myself hurtling at a superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-ba-ba-na-ba-ba-ba. Thanks for an enlightening conversation with Master Pew on the way back. I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. You needn't neglect your other commitments, of course, but I would welcome your continued cooperation. And with that, I bid you a good day. Thank you for looking out for my beloved son. I'm sure he and the blocky lad will be back for more cases after you know it. You've gone above and beyond for us, Katie. So I'd like you to have one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or the other such technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. Thank you. I've wanted this man for a while. As for the two of you, we've decided to get to our new home better by embarking on the journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. No, they little brothers. I love them. No! It seems Pew wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, Casey. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian, and even travel to the surface of the moon in search for the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbours its share of the strange and inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildibrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, the descendant of some gruesome biological experiment. Someone needs to plumb the depth of these unexplained phenomena, and I'm the very man for the job. If you say so. Dum, dum. Yay, we finished it. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Alien blood never flowed in their veins. Their source of strength and enigma remains. A dynamic folk, their clothing bespoke. A gentleman found beneath a good houseman to fill. A true inspector is born from the heart. La li la li la 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 di la. La di da di da di di da. Tra la la la. Tra la la la. Tra di da da. Tra di la 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 la. Tra la da di da di da da. I love it. It does it. Hildibrand will return. Well, it does because I know. Because the new one's just come out. Oh. The lily fell. What are you practicing for? What you doing? Oh no. Yeah, but what was he training for? That was Hildi. Hildi. Of course, you got your bushes out. Is it Brandy Hill? It's Brandy Hill! Yay! Hi! I love him. Yeet. Okay. Right then. We shall make a start on the Dawntrail then. Dum 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 yum 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 yum. Where do I find those? That's the question. Are they into the Olo? Or are they in Solution 9? That is the question. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Have a look. Okay, that's Wandering Minstrel. Oh, it has side quest. Why is it a side quest? The case of the displaced inspector. Okay, but why is it a side quest? Huh? I'm confused. Is that what I'm meant to be doing? Why is it a side quest? Oh, yeah, but a side quest. Mimi. Is this the right one? Huh, what? This? Oh, Smash You. Why is it a side quest, not a blue quest? For the Dawntrail one. Is this the right one? Or is this something else? Okay. Let's do it. Oh, it must be this. Why is it a side quest then? Looking rather lost herself, Nashi Mahakaraka has come west in search of the missing inspector. Okay, that must be it. Why is it? Okay. Why, hello there, Casey. Cool house Rendipuous. I can't say that. That we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? Because let me tell you, I could use the help. You see, I've been doing my absolute darnest to track down the Inspector ever since Mr. Peepy's starship whisked him off to God knows only where. My best lead turned out to be the Favnarian Truth. Eyewitnesses' accounts in the latest issue described the shiny craft headed west across the ocean, so I packed a few things and headed as far west as I was able. This is where I ended up. I've made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've mostly been acclimatizing myself to the native cuisine. Very important step there. Anyway, seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continued questioning of the locals on the matter of unidentified flying gentlemen. Okay. Here, this should help aid in our investigations. An illustration of the starship clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, well, I'll yet to venture beyond the food stall, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learn any useful information, come and find me around the spot. I'll be stuffing my ears with delicious intelligence. It is the Landsguard duty to remain vigilant for threats and unusual developments that may warrant an intervention. It may be prudent to visit the Bright Bloom posts and question their soldiers. That? Dreams of Paradise. Huh? Eh? What are all these quests? Yes, is there something I can help you with? What does it say, actually? An illustration of a starship, but from the Favnarian Truth. Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was some time before Sir Roger's flying ships appeared. I watched it limp northwards through the skies above Tuliola, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment. I see. Get hiccups. Searching for a strange ship, you say? Yes, I saw a flying disc just like that during a patrol in Charloni. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere in New Slalia. Slali? What? Yasulani. That's the one. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by the dome now? Heritage Found? Okay, what is this quest then? What is this? Dreams of Paradise. Phoenix. Oh, this is the deep dungeon. Okay, we'll do that another time. Where am I going? Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. My forays into the stalls bore no fruit at all, none starship shaped anyway. How was your harvest then? Those are some solid leaves. Nice work, Katie. Though by the sounds of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here. With any luck, this hostage found you mentioned will be the place we found the inspector. I think you mean heritage found. I doubt it would be so simple, and certainly not without incident, knowing how matters concerning the inspector tend to go. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually, and none the worse for wear. Shall we head off? Sure. You little bastard. I'm trying to look for her. I don't see him, so. The air is all crackly and zappy. This is where the starship supposedly came down, so let's start our search for the inspector. Standard investigative procedures dictates that we question the residents for positive gentleman sightings. Off we go. Oh, hi, Penny. What's Penny doing here? What's Penny doing here? What's Penny doing? What's Penny doing here? Penny. Aha! This man could be a potential witness. This is a small settlement and its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanour were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. Perhaps he's wandering around somewhere inside Solution 9. There are so many more people, he could easily go unnoticed in the crowd. You are here as the Queen's Bean's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance. Ooh, Solution 9. That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. Don't attack me. Okay. Ignore me then. Dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum. Okay, cool. Visitor detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning. Warning. Explosive device detected. Entry denied. You got bombs on you, Nashu? I'm not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildibrand's condition. Explosive. Medicinal. Compounds? Error. Does not compute. It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildibrand was swept up by Mr. Pew's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass, but I can blow away his brain cobwebs. Error. Logic. Circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. I mean, that's one way to do it. You gonna blow them up? Huh. It must be nap time. I guess we should just go in. We love nap time. Da 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 da. Stop following! Now I want to look around everywhere. I'll be hiding behind one of these, right? Yeah. Cool, that's a good sized city. Well, there's one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where he'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town and look at any nefarious incidents, shall we? Do you know which is the lively part? True view. And that's in the eastern sector, you say? Right then, let's get to it. What? Like a crime? Now that you mention it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city is peaceful, by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur. Recent troubles. I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance, it seems. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details. Oh, where's the other? I see you. I see you. What's Slashy saying anyway? Oh, you don't say. And then what happened? Okay, sir. I've heard talk of an odd squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Oh, I also heard about that theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over together. The thief has squandered with an age bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. No need to guess all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under your nose. Hildi. You've changed your outfit. Admit it, punk. You pinched a hooch. Me? But why would you think? With a supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit have turned to black market rackets, and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. A top-shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I say. Wait, that isn't Hildi. You look different. No, that's not Hildi. Your face is different. By the by, you know there's a method of identifying contraband souls. Your regulator logs would tell the tale. Don't want to let us check them? Be my guest. I took a gander in the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Also, Hildi wouldn't be that logical. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Save it for the authorities. Take them away, boys. That was Inspector Hildibrand, wasn't it? Oh, don't worry, I thought the same, but it's not. He didn't look very gentlemanly. He didn't sound very gentlemanly. Well, he did kind of look gentlemanly, but not like the actual gentlemanly. He also didn't sound very gentlemanly. He didn't sound... He must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of Nash's delights will put him to rights. Oh, God. Sure. Maybe not in such a populated area. Well, let's make absolutely sure it's him first, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. I suppose that would be a responsible course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildibrand. Oh yeah, I can't mount. It's annoying. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. He walked that way, or was it more of a mosey? I'm starting in a couple of minutes. I will go. See, I told you it wasn't him. Actually, no, it could be him. Because isn't this... Oh, that's a board egg that I've heard things about. No, it could be him. He's aged because of the Solution 9 thingy. What, they're 30 years ahead or something, aren't they? But then he's logical. Not normally logical. He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. There we go, there we go. 30 years passed inside the dome. Then if Inspector Hildibrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. He must have been living here so long that he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just the thing to jog his memory. Abang! Oh? Think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tale. I don't know what your game is, but bombs aren't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone. Or yourself. That's not like Hildi. Oh, look at Bonnash's face. You ruined her game. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators, so I just suggest you be more careful with the only lives you've got. That's not Hildi. Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Gentleman Inspector Extraordinaire. Okay, I will pause it here because I'm just starting. So, I'll be right back. I'm going to pop to the toilet. I hope you do also if you need one. Go grab some water, go grab snacks, stretch your legs, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hey, Twilbuck. I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. Bacon? I'm a withered old fool with too many debts and regrets. What? Detective, hardy boiled. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Very impressive. But even with that name and those old clothes, you might as well be an inspector's older, more wrinkled twin. Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree. What you doing? You looking for? What are you making? You seem awfully fond of these hard-boiled eggs. Here, this one's on me. Thanks, Dollface. You're a peach. This is so weird. I love Nashu. She's so cute. Kaboom? It's gonna blow him up. Is this a bomb hidden in an egg? Yes, okay. Is he back to himself now? Yeah, of course it's Nash. I mean, true. She can be smart when she wants to be. What is this slow-mo? Phew, that's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good. Maybe we really do have the wrong person. That instructability is awfully Mandeville-like, though. I've seen a few cases of this twin person phenomenon. Oh! Yes! Is this a reflection of Hildibrand? Twin person phenomenon in the dome. It might be someone who shares the same soul as Hildibrand. Yeah, oh my god, I didn't even think about that. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see that you're not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching. I like him now. A missing person, is it? If that's the rub, he can leave this leaf unto me. Oh, we could really use your help. By the sounds of things, this fella looks a lot like me. What did you say his name was? Hildibrand? I'll find him, don't you worry. I can feel the hunch coming on already. Oh? Well, you're not doing the little posture thing. You're just walking off. You don't have a variation? Are we sure that isn't the inspector? Oh my god, you scared me, sir. Ugh. That's not Hulk that I know either. That's a different Hulk. You scared me. Oh my god. I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work of my own, but the city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if this Detective Hildibrand is as good as it seems. Suddenly kitty, right? I was just like, oh my god. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is that famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases. But I want to continue. The dame had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack, a city with an allergy to sleep. Wait. What? The twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than the ice of the bottom glass. Whoa. But I could smell it in the air, like the cloying stench of cheap perfume. A conspiracy, of course you'll hear. Why is there so many? Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hildibrand. Got that. Hi. Yeah, is that her? Is that a reflection of Nashi though? Or is that Nashi? Oh, that's her. The inspector has finally set foot upon the Dawntrail. Get ready for inconceivably further Hildibrand adventures. Who knows what case will be this time? When it happens, whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene. Yes, I see you. Oh my god, the glasses. Why is in testimony? Nashi Makaharaka expression is equal parts consternation and anticipation. Katie, here's a help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from yours truly, I presume. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar in Everkeep for signs of the Hildibrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, where could the inspector be? Chin up, dollface. This case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. So you followed rumours of a flying disc which nabbed your friend, and then led you to a place where it most likely crashed down. Here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and from your perspective, went through 30 years in a blink of an eye. Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. And since you've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We'll want to question all the people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential Raddy. Let's go. Raddy? I don't know. I love Poo-Poo's little squeaks when he walks. He's very cute. What a lovely place to interrogate our elders. Old time is a plenty as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Oh, I still have that illustration I lent to you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes two. Katie, you and Detective Hardyboard will have to share. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy, even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger-painting toddler's magnum opus. Leave her be. Easy, was it? Well, let me know when you're ready to bother some parkgoers. Oh, hi, Kitty. Right, let's start showing that picture around then. Keep an eye out for the older hewn and Hisaro, and that might have held from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shatona. If this Hildibrand really does look like me, I look forward to meeting him in the flesh. If only to see if the resemblance is more than skin deep. I like you. You're cool. May I help you? I'm sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant, far too young to remember much of anything. That picture is very cute though. Did your child draw it for you? Oh dear. What can this old lady do for you? "30 years ago? I honestly don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears." That is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. Really captures your essence. That's Jack's Lord mug? You gotta be kidding me. I did not say that right. That's like Jord mug, not Slord. Not coleslaw, God. I cannot speak today. Vending machines caught your eye? Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dangerous parts of the city, I need something as weathered and weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. And what would you be wanting with me then? Can't say I'm familiar with it. Ah, but I do remember 3 decades ago when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. Say, I remember you. The clever git who took back me purple tonic from the thief and Horson. That was a bit of good sleuthing, it was. No need for all that, just doing my job. Sorry to see that tonic didn't go to do its job, though. It's not about growing my hair back, it's about the routine. About 40 years ago, with massaging my scalp and basking in the same fragrant aroma as morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without... Wait. Is this a reflection of the guy from the Realm Reborn, Hildi? Maybe? 40 years ago of using an Everkeep made product. Ah, that's right, you're Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, no one said it would be easy dredging up the eyewitnesses' accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence comes into it. I spied a Shatona feather heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Okay. Lovely day, isn't it? I'm not sure I recognise the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Ah yes, the craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during the hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well, even now. And you do remember where it was headed. It appeared to crash somewhere in Uwayawata, to the north. I was of a mind to seek out the wreckage, and then the dome suddenly appeared, and I had far, far stranger things to worry about. There, what'll I tell you? Let's find your pal Nashu and share the good news. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? Though it came down somewhere near the Yukata place. I don't suppose either of you have been there before. I have. A research facility, you say? If some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby, then I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. It seems we have our destination, but how to get across the lake? We could ask a reforger. We could take a hover cargo. Ooh. That we could. The reforgers have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Right, that's our transportation sorted. What I'm stuck on now is how you've already been to this Uwayawata when I'm only just learning such a place even existed. What's your deal anyway? I'm Katie, agent of adventure. I'm simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand. You adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clearly you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with the investigation. My reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the downdrift. I better pack those days of Nashu delights. These explosives of yours, I'll leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch, or me for that matter. But she likes bombs. Down here. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum. Ba, da, bum, bum. Cool, that's a big watery lake. This is the reforger pal I was telling you about. She keeps tabs on the Heritage Found scene and was a big help when I needed information for a case that's built outside of Everkeep. I hear you need transport to Uwayawata. The hover cargo is ready for if you are. Sure. They must like it dark in here. I suppose. We've been in this place before, haven't we? Sure we have. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls at least. It should be safe to split up and have a look around. I'm sure we went in this one of the patches, right? I don't remember. I think we did, yeah. Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. Yeah, I thought so. I did think so. According to associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel will be recovered near Uwea and flown into a region not long before the dome manifested. Uwea Field Station. That's the one. That's the one. That was patch 7.1, right? To do with Seralja, like the woman he was with. And then I had that weird last boss, which I died quite a lot in. But it was funny. Maybe? Lucas! Let's still look his nose. I think that's the one. I'm sure it's got that. It was like a big rat kind of monster, and I had that big circle in the middle, and I fell down it many times. I wasn't expecting it. Their testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single silver of electrope sliver. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. The mystery was further compounded by the discovery his Hiyun survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant was sustained no visible injuries. Okay, where are we going? This way? This way. The friendly bunny, yeah, that's the one. It was giving Wallace and Gromit the were-rabbit vibes. If you've seen that, Nini, you probably haven't, I'm guessing. I think that's like a British thing, right? What am I looking for? A lot of people being pickled in here, but Inspector Hildibrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, did you see where Detective Hardyboiled went? I'm getting them mixed up a little bit. Where? Oh, okay. You have a little bit at least? Ooh, that's good. Skimming through the various documents, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 2. The Hiyun male was extracted from the wreckage as an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of a soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electroshock, a heart bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. He needs bombs. Is his remarkable corporeal fortitude an innate natural quality, or was it acquired by an aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. Why you have bombs on your person at all times. Ooh. Oh, I can't get on it. Damn it. We go in here? No. I want to go on the bed. So many. This is not very nice. The document held by the clipboard is entitled Confidential Files Addendum 3. I cannot understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, then we would never again need to risk the dangers inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist the vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to this subject. The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51, and placed under observation in the hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. I see, I see, I see. This one has a light. Was he in this one? Katie, sorry, something else in the records caught my attention. It led me to a different floor. I had to rustle up a verification key first, though I haven't spent any time on your starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? They were keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal Nattu and head there now. Okay. Okay. Inspector Hildibrand, there you are. Oh, hey, Nakey. Of course he's in that pose. You two been yanking my chain? This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. I'll make one for him, Nashia. I don't have any on me. There you go. Here, give this to the detective. Oh, you've got another bomb one. Is it to blow up the case that Hildibrand is in as well? Look at my outfit! I want it. I look so cute. From the lady, a present just for you. Appreciate it. Run away! I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Uh-oh. I thought I killed them all. That's not good. These punks must be feeling lucky. Ooh, that's a pretty gun. Pew, pew, pew. My face. Hildi. Oh, are you gonna control the zombies? There is no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behoves a gentleman. Attention, everyone. Follow my lead, if you please. Oh god. Um. Can I join in? Ba-na-na-dum. 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 Oh. Yeah. Clap, clap, clap. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. A mood, Hildi. I did that this morning too. But I, Hildibrand, well-breasted agent of inquiry, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. By the by, who's this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is Detective Hardyboiled, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear nephew, this man possessed nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. The odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fellow who's been sleeping for 30 years. And don't get me started on how you charm those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? The inspector has a very unique physique for one, and as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leads me to chew on something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer my services as Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even expect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. The dame, she's your assistant? Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This'll just be the thing to prove your sleuthing chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. I always have a spare set of Inspector clothes on hand. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, is up and full of beans. A case of fiendish fugitives. Detective Hardyboil's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured the place top to bottom and learned that they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous holes, but the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Apparently, he dismissed the Dawntrail Hildibrand as impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less ornery beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? No. Nothing that's so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set to a fake rehabilitation program and had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for the use of in his experiments. How awful! And what became of these now criminally minded creatures? That's a million-credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. Oh, is this something different to what I was doing in the dungeon then? I don't remember. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means... Oh... We find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. Yes, and there's a chance they're out there causing trouble. As a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. It might end in 15 minutes. I don't know how many quests it is until I reach to where Nini is. We shall see. Right, where am I going? Yeah. Da-da, da-da. Can't quite remember how long it is. That's okay. I was gonna Google the list of Dawntrail quests and then just see where the quest is at. Well, I'll do that after this one. God, I never noticed how far it went. Down it went. Illusion Shine is the most impressive metropolis. Right, I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. Okay. Well, the bad news is the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. A quick pass netted some scraps though. Enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. The states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into a body of an Cyclops. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out greed. But for the joy of pissing off his victims, twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just because he switched bodies. Yes, this all becoming clear to me. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. As softballed a guess as any I've ever heard, your instincts are way off, pal. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes were lumbering through the streets, we'd all have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting our heist, it'll involve a target outside the keep. And he won't be aiming for the pill for any old supply crate, neither, but something that he'd really cause a nuisance. Electrope. Alexandra's got a habit only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We need a hustle to quarry outside, and I mean now. Where are they? On here? Ah. Is it just me, or is someone throwing a block of cheese with a steady current of lightning energy? I say the weather here is rather unruly. How I pine for the crystal clear skies of Ulda. This guy should be able to answer some questions. Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? Have we any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrope go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't seem to see a damn thing. You'd need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. There, what did I tell you? A sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, then? If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electrope, placed conveniently out the sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electrope coming up. Hildi. There, that should do the trick. Collar that thief for me, will you? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. I don't trust your eyes. The trap is set. Now we wait. I think it defeated an egg. He's still eating an egg. Oh, he's eating an egg now. Yep, that's fair. There he is. Oh ho, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. Not good. Not good. That's our thief. After him. You would have thought a creature that big could run that fast. Oh, so many Cyclops. Or is it Cyclopses? We've lost sight of our quarry, and he's gone to ground in the middle of a field of Cyclopses. Cyclops? I don't know. We've got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. It seems he's got no stomach for fighting, so we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him together. Dinosaur. What are you? There you are. Me not bad, Cyclops. Cyclops don't talk, no? What? So why are you stealing? Kiki. The inspector and his detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Cyclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all. We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to you. Ow, ow, ow! It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. Out with it, punk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I'd tell the likes of you. Have it your way. I hear this thing's worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it. Move. Give a criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. My turn! Oh no. Oh, he really is a big boy. This is my show now. Lose the gun, or the girl gets it. You two, weapons on the ground. But I didn't shoot anyone. Ew, is he twitching? My eye! My eye! Na 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 na. You had your chance to come quietly. Say good night, sunshine. Ah! That didn't hurt at all. Oh. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, abhor acts of violence. Ta-da! God, the inspector's all lit up. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gomfotherium. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. Ah, the pain is akin to stepping a foot on a goblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Soft-boiled and cracked. I never wanted the electro. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self. Alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we might find him, then? None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I'll believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you are an unwilling subject in all of this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Men authorities. Okay, I'm going to snooze the ad, because I feel like it's going to... The quest is probably going to finish in a bit. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crick in monsters' clothing, so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Excuse me. Well, wasn't Inspector Hildibrand incredible? Surely Detective Hildibrand must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. I handed the eye clocks over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher's fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. I can't figure out his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. As that's a whole world I ain't familiar with, if you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. I think you meant you. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun, and it's only fair I'll tell you why. It has to do with the man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The Crime King, they called him. Hasmi, who has caught his royal rogueness and sent him on a rot in a prison cell, but after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could it be that elsewhere in UA Water, yeah? Me and him have got a history, so if he's running free out there, somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hildibrand. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box, and drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for the two of us to follow. Okay. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage Found. I knew he was part of it. I was hoping to see our hulking Iclops squish those curious rats, and the craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter, I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Ew. Huh? No, slime. Dum, 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 dum. When working hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time, every time. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. Yep. The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures. See you, Inspector. I think you might be up to... Yeah, I'm just going to check requests when it comes up. What is the name of it? Yeah, okay. Cool. We can leave that for next week then, if that's okay, Nini. Unless you want to go ahead, it's up to you. But I can work out a day that and time that suits you, and then I can stream it and we can do it together. Which that would be nice. I try to leave it alone. If you can't, it's more than okay if you do go ahead with it. I don't mind. Either way, I'm going to stream it next week. So it's fine. So if you want to go ahead, you can do. I'm not going to stop you. Because I know it's exciting. You can do what you like. But if you haven't done it, then you're more than welcome to join me next week. It's up to you. Okay? Right then. Right. Do I want to raid? Who's on? Who is on? Tom's on. He's doing Life is Strange, the new game, which I haven't played any of, so I will probably raid and run, to be fair, or lurk. But we can raid into Tom. He's fun. Let's do that. Come out after stream? Yes, I will do. I'm going to get a quick snack because I'm a little peckish because I had lunch early. And then I will pop into VC. Right then, let's raid. There we go. We've got the raid message, we've got the third raid. And yeah, I'm not going to be streaming the full week because I think I might be going home on Thursday over the weekend. Because I'm getting my new PC. But it depends because I'm also... Oh, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. So... I don't know what time they're picking me up because I'm also meant to be having my Crohn's injection that day, so it depends on what time that is. But if it's going to be a late time that the nurses come, then I might not be going home, but I'll keep you updated. But I'll at least do a couple of streams before Thursday anyway. And we'll continue the Dawntrail Hildibrand adventures, because that'll be fun. But yes, I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sunday and a good start to your week, and I will see you all soon. Bye!